Hello, good morning. As you all know, I'm Lady V. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. On my show today, I'm going to be discussing the younger generation and how it has completely changed since the 70s or the 80s to now, and why we older folk, should I say, choose to humble ourselves and fall back from a lot of the drama that is created around us. And I really truly feel like by me explaining this and expressing this to the younger generation, maybe they could get an understanding of where we're coming from when we humble ourselves, when we get into an altercation with a younger crowd, whether it be a woman or it be a man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us around my age or that were born in the 80s tend to walk away from things rather than to engage in altercation. We have came a long way, and a lot of us have been through a lot in life already, and now we're older, we're wiser, we're smarter, and have became adjusted to our quiet lifestyle. And so now today's generation, they are very hyper, they're active, they're just like, woo, and you be like, they just don't know. And instead of us really taking the time to teach them, we tend to be like, y'all don't even know, like, where this is going if you keep messing with me. I am a changed individual, but I can continue to uphold a negative personality if I chose to. But see, nowadays, we older generation completely just quit talking, and we just don't try to install into the younger generation that what they're doing is creating havoc not only for our lives but for their lives. And they need to learn now at an early age that carrying yourselves like that leads you to a dark path. And we older folk need to learn how to express that more to the younger generation so that they can get a better understanding of where we are coming from. And I say that to say, um, these younger girls, I'm going to do the younger girls right now because they are very feisty. Today's generation, they don't care. They don't respect you. They don't care how it happens. They're going to run their mouths. And see, now, me, the type of individual that I am, I try to explain to these younger generation that they cannot continue to carry themselves like that, because everyone around my age or older will not continue to spare these younger generations. And I try to express to them why it is so important for them to kind of pipe down, because a lot of us, we don't take it lightly on the disrespect. We only have taken so much of this criticism and this drama filled activities is because we have humbled ourselves, and we've pulled ourselves away from that type of chaos in our lives because it brings too much havoc in our comfort zone. And we've became so comfortable that we like, no, they're not going to do that. Nowadays, we older folk got to be out here fighting and making it look like we're ghetto and ratchet, but in reality, we're only defending ourselves because look what we're up against. These younger generations do not care. They don't care what they got to do to get to it, what they got to do to tear you down. That's what they will do. So we as the older folk, we have to be the better people and walk away or explain to them why it is so serious for them to just back off and listen and take heed in what we're trying to express to them as older folk that has been through the trials and tribulations in life, and why we choose to keep ourselves the way we do. Ha! You see what I'm saying? So now, if these younger generation listen a little bit more, they understand that half the things that they're going through, they would not be going through because they will take the time to listen to us on what we're speaking about. And we're not telling these younger generations nothing wrong. We're trying to teach you at an early age to keep yourselves out of trouble, to keep yourselves away from negativity, to keep yourselves away from the things that will pull you in, like the demon, the devil that you can continue to be. Or you can do what's right and pull yourself away from all type of negativity and leave these older folk alone that is sparing you, younger generation. We are tired. We are tired of y'all carrying yourselves like that. We are not out here carrying ourselves like animals. And we are tired of it. It's time to sit down somewhere. And it's time for somebody to step up to the plate and make a change and make a difference, not only within y'all lives, but our lives, because y'all are creating the havoc. You don't see us generation, the 80s and the 70s and the 60s, carrying ourselves like such. It's this 2000s that's acting, I'm talking about, that's just acting crazy and getting out of hand. We can no longer tolerate the drama, the negativity. You're tearing our city down. You're tearing the neighborhoods down. It's like it has completely gotten out of hand. And if someone doesn't step forward and make this change, we're going to be silenced. I'm not going to be silenced. And I am not the only one that feels this way, because if I was or wasn't, it probably would have never came out. But I feel for this younger generation. You know, all our black brothers is getting locked up. All our young women are clueless to life or how to raise a family. Work ethics have completely gone out the door. And the black fathers have completely left the homes of the black mothers, because we've had to take on so much that it is just ridiculous. We have completely lost sight of how this is supposed to be ran. So that's my topic. Why this younger generation is so wild and don't want to listen to the older generation when we're only trying to tell you what's right. We're not going to lead you down a dark path. We're trying to lead you down the right path. We're trying to get you to understand that you don't have to carry yourself as such. We're trying to get you to understand that you do not have to be the type of person that you are to fit in. You don't have to do the things that you are doing around your homies or your colleagues or your ladies because you want to be a part of their clique. You don't have to hurt others. You don't have to be drama filled. You don't have to be ratchet. You don't have to carry yourselves like hoodlums, because that's how they are looking at us, like hoodlums. They've completely lost respect for their elders. They don't know the meaning of greatness and chase it and believe in it and grasp it and do not carry yourself as such. So my question today is why? Why do the younger generation carry themselves the way they do? And why is the older generation have we became silenced by these youngins? I choose to be different. I am different. And I will make a change in my community, because we all deserve a fair chance. And somebody got to stand up and make that change. I am Lady V. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. Peace.